baseball.
Please stand for flag detail.
Good evening, Wolves fans. Welcome to the Pillars Arena here at the Manulife Sports Complex in Waterloo. Game 4 of this Alliance Championship Series, and what a series it's been. Elgin take a 4-2 series lead into Game 4 here. Each team has won at home. Elgin with a 4-1 victory in Game 1. The Wolves jumped out to a 3-0 lead in Game 2 and held on for a 3-2 win. And Elgin did the same thing in Game 3, a 4-1 win again in Game 3. We've got a packed house here at the Pillars Arena, and we're ready for action. Here's Fast on the draw. Elgin break down the ice quickly. Oh, a great save. Great job by Harmon to steal a quick shot away from Elgin. A quick start there as the Wolves won the draw. Puck got tied up in Wilhelm's skate, and the Elgin Canucks broke in alone. Here we are on the draw. Elgin push it into the corner, work back up, and the pass to the slot is picked off by Fast. He'll throw it through center ice. Elgin will throw it back deep. Harmon will leave it behind his net for Reel. Reel up the wall. Hill's attacked by a forechecker there. Hill fast layers in. Now Reel comes away with the puck. He'll push it back to Wilhelm. Little back pass to Hill. He's got some time. Hill through center ice. A good pass just off the stick of Wilhelm. It's back out to center ice. Hill steals. Now Matzos throws it deep in behind the Waterloo net. Wilhelm with a nice quick pass to Hill on the half wall. Hill flips it through center out of the zone. Down to the Elgin blue line. McMillan will throw that in again behind the Waterloo net. Wilhelm, D to D, but Reel can't handle that as Elgin push it back again behind the net. Wilhelm up the wall to Hammer. Hammer with a good job to get that out to center. Elgin throw it to the Waterloo blue line. Reel to Meyer. Meyer can't handle a bouncing puck. Now Kiriakou a long shot on goal. Durno steers that into the corner. Elgin worked the puck to the blue line, held there by Meyer. Now it's out to center and neutral zone, and Hammer back in the zone. A little inside out move, tripped up, no call. Refs will let that go and test the temperature of this game. Elgin with a long shot in. This should go for icing, and it does as Baker skates in to touch that up. A packed house here at the Manulife Complex. Great crowd tonight. Fans still filling into the arena here. Just under 2 minutes gone in the first. Miller on the draw to goalie right. Referee will break up the two wingers there. Miller wins the draw back to Kiriakou. Long shot in on goal, blocked by Myatt. Luxton steals. He works down into the corner, centers through the crease, nobody home. Baker pinches down and pushes it into the corner. Luxton centers through the crease again. No Wolves tight to that crease. Here's Baker back in his own zone. He'll fire a long pass to Miller. Miller all the way through center, a little move. He'll drag it into the corner. Long pass in front. Oh, Maltby just missed the one-timer. He was tied up with a defenseman in the crease. Now Maltby works to the slot. Little back pass, but Kiriakou can't hold that in the zone. Kiriakou works down the left wall. He'll swing it in behind the Elgin net. Elgin defender there. Miller will seal that puck. He spins off a defender and loses the handle here as Elgin throws it down the ice. Don't know if this will make it for icing. It does. Kiriakou didn't skate too hard back there. Wasn't sure if the linesman might wave that off, but icing called against the Canucks. And the Wolves will work another offensive zone face-off here as Fast, Strauss, and Dilgy up front for the Wolves. Haywood and Crawl on the back end. Fast pushes the puck into the Elgin corner. Elgin will swing it up the far wall. Crawl walks down, a little bump on his man. Fast wires that back into the Elgin zone. Durno will stop that up for his D-man. Now he swings it right to Dilgy. Dilgy with a quick steal there behind the net, but he's sealed off quickly. He'll cycle it for Strauss. Strauss works out in front. Now to the slot, a little backhand chance. Dilgy in front. Oh, Durno's right there. Dilgy behind the net now. He tries to walk to the slot, leaves it there for Crawl. Crawl back down low to Fast. He'll swing it behind. Dilgy can't handle that pass. Elgin out of the corner. They'll try to flip it out. Oh, Fast just about picked that off, but couldn't catch that puck. And now a glove pass there as Fast did touch it with his hand, but couldn't knock it down. 3:30 gone in the first period here. A couple chances for each team. Elgin with a quick breakaway right off the opening faceoff that Harmon made a terrific save on. And the Wolves with some momentum here over the last couple of shifts. Here's Newton on the draw. He'll win that back a little too far as Reel is forced back into his own zone. He'll swing in behind his net. A hard pass up the far wall to Gowden Jones. He'll leave it for Wilhelm. Wilhelm back up the wall to Gowden Jones. He can't get to it as the Elgin defenseman pinches down. Board battle here. Newton moves it back to Wilhelm with control. Now to Reel, back up the other side. He'll spring that into the Elgin zone, bounces in on net. Good forecheck from Gowden Jones. Now a steal from Newton. Newton a pass to the middle, but Hill couldn't. It was just behind him. He couldn't catch up to that. Now McMillan down the right side. Long pass in. Oh, great stop. A little deflection there from number 13 for Elgin, and Harmon was up to the task as he caught that puck going the opposite way. A great save there. Sharp play from Harmon. Miller, Hammer, and Meyer up front for the Wolves. Kiriakou and Wilhelm on the back end. Draw comes to Kiriakou. Elgin throw it back up to the point. Now down in behind the Waterloo net. A centering pass comes to the half wall. Again off the half wall. Elgin work it up to the point. Long pass across. Shot from the point. Doesn't get through as Miller moves it to Meyer. Meyer across the line on the left side. Drop pass for Hammer. Stick check there from Elgin, and they'll break away. Long dump in right on Harmon as he steers it to the corner. Baker evades a hit. Miller comes in for support. Pushes it behind to Baker. He'll leave it for Kiriakou. Up the far wall to Meyer. Meyer, a little pass attempt to Hammer, doesn't get through. Now it's chipped into the Elgin zone. They'll go D to D. Long pass through center, that flip play that they love. Elgin uses that play regularly here as they'll try to spring a winger and throw that high pass through the zone. Here's Meyer. He'll throw it in behind the goal. Durno swings it up the wall. Edmondson will play it. He tries to flip it out and gets it up to center where Baker recovers. He'll leave a little pass to Kiriakou. An attempt for Luxton out of his reach. Elgin try to swing it into the zone. Good job by Kiriakou to step up. Now Elgin will play it in on Harmon. He swings it behind the net. Baker absorbs a hit there as he throws it to Kiriakou. A good pass to Luxton. He chips it down. This might be an icing here. No icing as Maltby's in on the forecheck. He and Fast layer up. Clearing attempt is fanned on as Luxton seals the wall. He'll throw it down to Fast. Now in the corner where Mulpey picks it up. Waterloo D on a change, so nobody at the point here yet as Crawl just steps in. Elgin will throw it to center. Haywood off the wall to Luxton. Luxton will throw it high into the zone. Fast in on the forecheck here. Good forecheck as Mulpey seals in. He'll cover that puck. Mulpey and Fast at work in the corner. Luxton in for some support. Fast has the puck under control now. Down the wall to Mulpey. He takes a bump. Now Luxton works in the slot. A shot just wide. There's the high pass through center. Haywood picks that up nicely. Good release to Crawl there to buy some time. Luxton. He circles off a forechecker. A good pass there to Dilgy. He'll chip that into the zone, and Dilgy's in first on the forecheck. The Elgin defenders, good forecheck there from Strauss, but Elgin are up to the task. They'll swing it out through center. Slot down the right side. He'll throw it in behind the Waterloo goal. Wilhelm, good little pass up to Dilgy on the half wall. Dilgy with a good effort to get that out. Newton down low. He tries to beat his man wide. Newton and Strauss in on the forecheck. Strauss has his man on the wall, and he comes away with the puck. Looks to the slot. A shot is kicked aside by Durno up off the glass. Elgin will bat that puck back out to the Waterloo zone. No icing here as Wilhelm circles in his zone. Wilhelm will hold things up and let the breakout set up here. Long pass, hits his own man in the zone. Good stick from Newton to clip that away. Now to Strauss. Strauss with a little step, but he can't catch up to the puck as he chipped it by the Elgin defender. Now he'll throw it down in behind the Elgin net. He's in on the forecheck. Elgin will work the breakout here up the right side. Little pass through center. Good job by Wilhelm to steer that aside with his skates. Dilgy steps up on Lawson. A good job. Now Wilhelm will control the puck. Back to Miller. Miller circles in his own zone. A pass to Gowden Jones. They'll work the give and go. Miller through center throws it in as he absorbed a hit there. Durno will leave it for his defenseman. Ooh, Miller almost stole that as Elgin comes to Lawson on the near wall. Lawson through center. A good pass through the skates to Powell. A little pass attempt. Bouncing puck. Nobody there for the shot as Miller will throw it off the wall, but it's up to the right defender. Shot from the right point, gets steered into the corner. Now Miller intercepts a pass attempt behind the net. He'll swing it around to Strauss on the near wall. Strauss stops it up. He'll look for an outlet. A long pass attempt to Miller was stolen by an Elgin player. They'll cross the blue line. A pass into the slot. Good defense by Gowden Jones to come back. Now Miller's away down the left side. Miller in. Shot on goal. Absorbed by Durno, and he'll hold that for the rebound, for no rebound. 11:16 to go in the first period. Some tentative action here from both teams as they're feeling each other out here in the early going. Miller, Gowden, Jones, and Hill up front for the Wolves. Kiriakou and Baker man the back end. Hill encroaches on the face-off, and that'll get Miller the boot. Gowden Jones in on the draw. He wins it back to Kiriakou. Maybe he should take more draws. There's a long shot. It hits Durno in the shoulder. Miller collects the rebound. He works from the corner. A little soft pass to Kiriakou. A shot on goal just wide of the net as Hill was causing some havoc in front. A good job. Miller steals now. He pushes the puck in behind. Now it's up the wall. Baker backs off. Elgin tried to clear it out, but it's intercepted by Hill. Good job there by Hill to steal that and throw it back in the Elgin zone. Miller in on the forecheck. Elgin will go D to D. A fan-on pass. Gowden Jones first on the puck. Wolves look for a change here, so a little less pressure coming as Elgin will circle out of their zone. McMillan, the captain, up to Jacobs on the left wall. Jacobs will throw that puck in deep. Baker retreats. Good communication there as Hammer comes to the near wall. A little pass to Fast. He's away through center. Good pass from to Hammer. Now to Meyer, who chips it in. Elgin ring that wall. Hammer in on the forecheck. Back around the other side. Elgin will reverse it. High flip through center again. That's their go-to play. Good job by Hammer to intercept that and kick it to his defenseman. Here's Baker with a long chip pass. Hammer tried to chip that in the zone but couldn't. Van Steensel's down the left wing. He'll throw it to the slot. Nobody home. Meyer collects that off the far wall, down the left side, down into the Elgin zone. Hammer on the forecheck as Elgin tried to throw it wall to wall. Good job by Hammer to steal. He goes down to Meyer. Meyer battles off a hit, controls the puck. Oh, Hammer takes a hit from behind. No call there. I'm not sure. That could have been 2. Now a loose puck behind the net. Fast in on a race for the puck. Elgin player has no stick. He kicks it to his winger on the wall. Up the wall, a fanned-on pass by Kroll, but it gets to Meyer. Pass to Hammer. Hammer with another move to Meyer. A shot! Oh, it gets deflected just through the crease. Elgin again throw it to center to relieve that pressure. Good momentum here from Waterloo. Now they have to tag up, and that's offside. That's going to come all the way down. Good pressure there from the Wolves as they created some offensive opportunities there. Good shift from Meyer, Hammer, and Fast. 9:06 to go in the first period. No score here in Waterloo. Game 4 action of the Alliance Championship Series. Welcome to all our listeners across the province. I think we've got some listeners from the Elgin territory, perhaps Blenheim Township. Friends we met the other night in Elgin. Maybe a buddy from Grosse Pointe, Michigan listening in at some point here tonight. So welcome to everybody there and all our Wolves fans listening in. Here's a pass, a one-timer. Good sharp save from Harmon. Baker throws it through center. Elgin intercept, and they'll push it back into their own zone. Up the right side. Good pinch by Kroll, but the loose puck is collected by Elgin. They're away down the middle, but an offside call there as Myatt just lost control of the puck at the blue line. Face-off outside the Waterloo zone. Here's Newton. He'll win that back. Again, a fast pull draw to Reel. Hey, we got a nice comment from our buddies in Grosse Pointe watching the game here, the Wolves. Uncle Kirk Mulpey. Uncle to Sutton Mulpey of the Wolves. Hopefully good chance in front. It was a high stick. Hopefully Kirk can bring some luck to Sutton here. If Sutton could bury a goal or two and get the Wolves on the board. Good to have you aboard, Maltz. A chance there in front of the net, but it was just clipped with a high stick and the rebound obviously blown dead. Here's Newton, Mulpey, and Luxton just outside the Elgin blue line. Scramble draw. Elgin will control into their own zone. They'll go D to D. Throw it into the far corner. Reel retreats. He'll take a bump from a man, seal his man on the wall. Layered up by Luxton. Good support. His pass attempt to clear the zone hits a skate. Now it's out to the neutral zone. Elgin control. They'll throw it back in behind the net. Here's Harmon. He'll hold that up for Wilhelm. Good job by Wilhelm under pressure there. Luxton with a pass through center. Dilgy circles to look for that. It gets by the Elgin defenseman, but he recovers, fires it back across ice to Payne. Payne works up the right side. He'll cross the blue line. Down the right side, cuts in behind the net. Works it to the slot, but just outside the reach. Now a pass attempt comes out of the zone. Elgin will swing it back into the zone, and they'll work a change here. Reel has time. He'll work up the right side. Moves it to Strauss, but just out of his reach, and Elgin recover in their zone. McMillan back to E to D as they play catch. Away through center. Dilgy on the back check here. He'll rub Bine out of the play. Wilhelm races back. He tries to move it to Reel, but out of his reach. Now Miller in. He'll loosen the puck for Strauss. Strauss through his own zone and away up the right side. He'll work that in behind the Elgin goal. Miller in on the forecheck. He's bumped off the puck by the Elgin defender. Now a soft pass up the wall. Chipped out, but no. Kiriakou holds that puck in. Over to Miller. One-time pass. Great save by Durno. What a save on the pass by Miller to Strauss. Now Strauss works it to the front, but Miller and Dilgy are both tied up. Good defense there from Elgin. Now Elgin away on the other rush. Graham up the left side. He's defended well by Baker, and Miller comes in and knocks Graham to the ice here. Now Kiriakou away. Miller and Dilgy will get a change. A great opportunity there for the Wolves. Great save by Durno. Elgin work out of their zone. There's the high flip. Baker steps up. Nice job there. Tough for the Waterloo D to catch that bouncing puck and have a Elgin player bearing down on them. So a great job by the D there. Baker will work that into the corner. McMillan rings that around to Edmondson. He can't hold that puck and it's out to center. Hill moves it back to Crawl. Crawl to Baker. Baker with a good pass to Fast in the middle under pressure there. Fast down the right wall. He avoids a hit. Down in the corner he goes. Fast stops it up. Looks to the point. Haywood walks in and keeps the puck alive. Down to Gowden Jones. He battles in the corner. Nice spin move off a defender. He'll again a spin off the wall. It looked like he was going to cycle that low, but now Edmondson with a steal. Oh, and a hook. Yep, that's going to be a hook to Gowden Jones. No question. Edmondson just picked Gowden Jones' pocket as he was exiting the zone. Gowden Jones got the stick up under the arm. That's a hook every time. So 5:19 to go in the first period. The Wolves look to defend a 2-minute penalty. Elgin dangerous on the power play. Miller and Dilgey up front for the Wolves. Wilhelm and Crawl on the backside. Face off, comes to the right point. Elgin will slow things down. They work to the far side to Graham. Graham with a shot, easily caught by Harmon. Good job by Harmon to seal that puck and catch the face off. Here's Miller on the draw on his offside. He'll tie up the stick, and he'll take the puck himself behind the net, buys a second or two, rifles it down the ice 200 feet. Dilgey in to beat the goalie to it. Dilgey with a little spin move, but Durno got back in the net. Dilgey beat Durno to the puck from center ice. What a great try by Dilgey there. Now Miller, he'll angle Graham here on the right side. Long pass across, some interference there as Pettipiece slashed Dilgey's stick out of his hand. Nobody calls that. Not sure. That could have easily been interference. Now Pettipiece breaks down the right side. Gets around Wilhelm. But a good job to seal the pass attempt. Nice stick by Wilhelm now to seal the pass to the slot. Wilhelm rifles it 200 feet. Great job by the Waterloo penalty killers there. Durno with a long pass down to the Waterloo blue line. Jacobs will work that back up towards center. His pass attempt off the skate of Newton. Newton, a good stick to get that puck deep. McGregor swings it D to D. Elgin work out of the zone to center. Push it in behind the Waterloo net. Baker retreats. Oh, he got held up by the net. Caught his shoulder on the post and lost the race to the puck here. Elgin will work it up the half wall. Back down low they go. Kiriakou seals his man. Baker supports. Now to the goal line. A pass to the point. A one-time shot. Handled nicely by Harmon. He looks sharp early on. Here's McGregor at the left point. He walks to the middle. Pass across. Right point shot coming. Good stop by Harmon. Loose puck behind the net. Back out to the right point. That man's walked in. A shot is tipped away. Baker pulls it off the wall and down the ice. Great job by the Wolves. Their best penalty killer, the goaltender. Great job by Harmon there on that series. Penalties over, back at full strength. Lawson will throw it high through center and down into the Elgin zone. How is that not icing? Not sure. Couldn't have been touched as it was 25 feet in the air, so not sure how a linesman doesn't call that. Here's Reel behind the net. Moves it out to Hill. He'll break down the right side, but his clearing attempt is intercepted. Now Fast chips it into the Elgin zone. Elgin will swing it all the way around. Haywood pinches in, holds the puck. Slot will throw it out to center where Hill picks it up. He'll go back into the Elgin zone. Elgin will swing it behind their net, D to D. McMillan with a long pass through center. That was touched by Powell. He works into behind the net. Now out of the corner, back up to the right point. Long shot on goal. Good stop by Harmon. Whistle blown as Harmon had that under his glove. Slot may have pulled that out from under Harmon's glove, and Haywood has a little something to say about that. 2:14 to go in a scoreless first period. Good action in both ends of the both ends of the ice. I wish it was, Mike. Here's Miller on the draw.
They're looking at your pockets.
Yeah. Puck up to the right point. Now it's in behind the net. Pass attempt out front is sealed off, and Miller pulls it out of the corner. He's bumped off the puck heavily, but leaves it, and it comes behind here. Wilhelm will work out of the opposite corner, off the wall to Hammer. A little chip pass to Meyer. Meyer over the right side. He cuts to the middle of the ice, avoids a hit, a shot on goal, steered aside by Durno. Meyer and Hammer go to work down low. Hammer sealed on the boards. Elgin will throw it back out to center. There's that flip play. Slot will throw that into the Waterloo zone, and Wilhelm picks up behind his net. He circles out with a long pass up to Miller. He'll back it out to Meyer. Meyer swings it in behind the net. Here comes Hammer on the forecheck. Good job by Elgin to clear that out under pressure. Here's Edmondson down the left wall. Good hit there by Wilhelm to seal him on the wall. Puck behind the net. Now a chance as Edmondson again behind the net. He leaves it there. Elgin work behind the net. Cycle behind there the net as Miller and Wilhelm steal that puck away. Wilhelm off the wall to Meyer. Look out. Good job by Meyer to avoid that hit. He must have heard me. Last minute of the first period. Elgin will go D to D. A long pass through center. Good step up there by Krall. Luxton tripped up, and here comes a penalty for Elgin. Wolves will take a power play with 50 seconds left in the period. Some good puck movement there by the Wolves. Luxton broke out quickly out of his own zone and got tripped up by the Elgin forward. So, Wolves power play. We have Maltby in the middle with Strauss and Dilgy. Hammer and Krall on the backside. Here's Maltby on the draw to goalie left. Puck to the half wall where Strauss collects. He takes a bump. He and the defender go to work on the puck. Now Maltby moves it back to Krall. Krall walks to the middle of the ice. Back to Strauss. Strauss off the right side, back to the middle, over to Krall on the right side. Pass across. Dilgy, it was just a bit off the ice, and Dilgy had to knock it down. Now Strauss with a shot off a skate. That hits the back glass with 20 seconds to go in the period. Back to Strauss in the middle. He works it to the left side to Hammer. Hammer back to Strauss. Strauss works to the middle. Down to Hammer on the left wall. Down low to Dilgy. Dilgy works to the middle. A pass through the seam doesn't connect. Up into the stands with 2.3 seconds to go. So for those of you watching, I'll shut off over the first period intermission. I'll sign back on with a minute or so before the second period. So join me again for the second period. Here's Maltby on the draw. 2 seconds left. Puck is one into the corner, and that'll be the period. The Wolves will take a minute and 10 seconds of a power play to start the second period. We'll be back with that action here shortly.